Yo, what's up everybody?
Welcome to another episode of Learning to Cook with Peter and Yin.
Today we're going to be baking a cake.
That's right, it is a easy butter cake and it was a recipe that was given to us by our good friend Kersh. So Peter has never baked before,
No,
but we'll see how he gets on in this episode.
terribly probably. You're going to have to carry this one.
Also, this is a pretty special recipe today because we are making this cake for our mum's birthday.
Join me in an attempt to bake this easy and delicious butter cake recipe complete with a double hit of buttercream icing. Happy birthday, Mum.
So, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's go. So let's go through the ingredients now. We've prepared all this earlier.
So we've got some flour over here.
That's right, it's 2 cups of plain flour and we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. If you've got self-rising flour, then you obviously don't need the baking powder. It's still 2 cups.
This looks like sugar.
Correct. That is 1 cup and a quarter of sugar.
And we got some butter cubes over here.
It's 180 grams of butter.
Milk.
1 cup.
Vinegar.
No, vanilla essence.
Okay, vanilla
1
essence.
teaspoon of vanilla essence and
Some eggs.
correct, 3 eggs.
Preheated the oven to 180 degrees. What I need to do right now is get this butter and this sugar mixed in together.
That's right. So we have cubed up the butter. It just makes it easier to mix. And you want to just put them into there. One at a time. Yeah.
Get in there, butter.
And pour the sugar in.
So you can do this the old-fashioned way, beating it with a wooden spoon, or you can do it with the mixer, which is a lot easier. For the next step, while this is all beating, we're going to add 1 egg at a time, and we've got 3 eggs in total. So once the batter is looking pretty silky, you can drop in the vanilla essence.
Doing good so far?
Not too bad, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't expecting to be making most of this cake, but that's how it's gone. I think I'm doing an alright job. So now I'm gonna pour in this baking powder into our regular flour, like so. Give it a little mix.
Very nice.
Yeah, expert level cake baker right here. And what you're gonna do with this concoction is you're going to blend it slowly, alternating with the milk into the rest of that butter mix. All right, let's turn this on and get started. So you don't want to go crazy and pour in all of it, just a little bit. Once you reach a certain point, is lift up the mixer and blend in these chunks that are on the blades because they haven't been mixed in 100% yet. And you don't really want to miss anything because that could mean someone gets a big bite of sugar. Yen has pre-greased a 20 centimeter cake tray, and I'm gonna just try a little bit of the cake batter.
How is it?
Ooh, that is mighty buttery and sugary.
It is a butter cake.
Yum. I'm just gonna pour this mixture in now.
Peter's done an awesome job so far, and while he's washing the dishes, I've got one tip for you guys. You want to lightly pick up and drop the tin, just so that you get rid of any kind of bubbles that might be in there. Just like this. Just like that.
We are ready to cook up our cake. Goes in there for 20 minutes. While that is baking in there, we're gonna move over to making the buttercream, which is basically icing sugar, butter, milk, and a little bit more vanilla essence. I'm gonna start with the butter first. So we've got 170 grams of the butter. We're gonna chuck it into the mixer again, and we're gonna softly blend that up. I've got over here 340 grams of icing sugar, and then we've got 2 tablespoons of milk and a little teaspoon of vanilla essence. So let's get this all prepared as well. Okay, so the next step of the buttercream is to sieve this icing sugar into the mix. Also chuck in your vanilla essence and your milk. And I've got to say, one observation from me is this thing is intensely buttery. I thought there was a lot of butter and sugar in that, but now we go more butter and sugar. Yeah, so it really lives up to its name, butter cake. So I've been beating for about good solid 15 minutes now, and as you can see the color is really pale and it's very light and fluffy, and so once you reach about this consistency, apparently you're done. So yeah, I'm done. Sweet. The moment of truth. Woo, it's done. All right.
Well done.
Yeah. Phew.
So now we are going to take this out. We're going to let it cool for a little while on a rack.
Jens told me that I need to do something extremely nerve-wracking right now. I need to chop this cake in half. As you can see, it's not actually that high. Apparently, it's meant to be a little higher in other recipes, but we've got a flat one.
A flat one. That's okay, we will make do. Feeling good?
I hope so. I'm a little bit nervous about this, because it's not really even.
Oh, that other side's a bit more lumpy, isn't it?
I think I got it.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay, now be very careful with the transfer. Flip it upside down.
Woo-hoo-hoo, I did it. There you go, half a cake.
Beautiful.
All right.
Look at that relief on that face.
Yeah, quite relief. Okay, here's some of that buttercream that we had earlier prepared. And now it's time to just smother it on. Oh.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Even that is.
It's pretty even. So now what? We put this side back on?
We're gonna put the other top on, but we are running low on battery, so we're gonna have to change that first.
Okay. So to put the other half of the cake back on, I've got my trusty cake placing tool.
A cleaver. We are making do with the things in Mum and Dad's house.
I find that it's just easier to pick it up, and then I can get it onto my hand like so. And let's put this back on.
If you like a lot of buttercream, then you could have loaded the cake even more. But I think we're on a bit of a butter overload, so we've got enough. Alright, now I'm trusting you with this one.
What am I doing?
What I was hoping and envisioning was that we would draw little poops. I don't know what you call the poops things all around the edges.
What?
Okay, maybe let me try one first, please.
I
are
got
you feeling it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing
No, you need to know the technique.
What's the? Oh yeah, what's the technique? What's the technique?
Like get it quite close, pump out a good amount, and then
Lift it.
Lift, yeah.
Okay, I think I can get that.
Try to get good shapes, and we're trying to go all around.
Oh, I'm a master at this. First time. That's the first pirouette I've ever done.
What's a pirouette?
That's a pirouette.
I guess it's better than my ploop thing. Okay, so we've had a bit of a discussion about what we're going to do. You can basically decorate this any way you want, like even cover the whole top and then put sprinkles or whatever, but we've gone with this edging, and I think we'll do a spiral in the middle, and then we'll add some little, what do you call them, hundreds and thousands.
Yeah.
Colorful things.
Beautiful. So we're bringing the cake out to the birthday girl now. If you do want to follow this recipe, don't forget we're going to leave all the ingredients down in the description down below. Got a shout out to our friend Kersh for giving us the recipe. And we were meant to be in Malaysia at this time, but we're back here in New Zealand instead because of everything that's going on in the world. And we've got Yen's Malaysian family on the Zoom line.
Not just Malaysia, from all over the world.
All over the world to wish Mum happy birthday. Here we go, Dad. You're on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Oh, she's crying. Thank you. Thank you. Birthday cake cheers. Thank you to Peter for making this. Good team effort today.
Very well done.
Time for the taste test.
Very well
A lot
done,
of butter.
Peter.
We hope if you enjoyed this episode, you will give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, drop us a comment. We love hearing from you. And we will catch you on more episodes of Learning to Cook with Peter and you, or just our regular channel. See you next time.
See you.